it'll be important for him.
Chen into the windup with the payoff pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Hit sharply on the ground. And there's out number 2. Here's Neil Walker.
First baseman.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 14 minutes.
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's game 1 of stepping in for the Cardinals, Paul Goldschmidt.
The first baseman, Paul.
First delivery to him on the way. First pitch here is a slider, but that's taken up and away for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Chirinos offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in now, Willy Adames.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit through the infield. He's going to wave him.
Wrong for 1. Relay to Goldie, and that gets him as well. A double play. Standing in, Paul Goldschmidt. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He'll lead off for the Redbirds here in their half of the 6th inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Meadows is there, and he'll bring this one in. The next to bat for St. Louis, Paul Goldschmidt. He flew out in his last at bat. Now the pitch. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here. Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
The 1-1 home. Popped him up. Adames backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Runner at second, one away, and that'll bring in the switch-hitting outfielder Dexter Fowler. Grounder hit hard down the first base line. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Runner in scoring position with two guns.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Outside of taking the ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out ribby knock.
And so frustrating from the pitcher. Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4-out save. Job well done.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys.
Home side about to take the field. This place is jumping. Here's public address announcer Alex Miniak.
Leading off tonight for Tampa Bay, the center fielder, Kevin.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And our first pitch is taken for ball 1 as we're officially underway tonight here in St. Louis. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now. The 1-1 home. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Oh, and he can't hang on. And the recovery is too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways to beat the ball into the ground and beat it out and get on base. Now they have to keep him in check. Let's see if they hold the runner close.
And he takes strike 2. Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone. So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and digging in next will be Joey Wendell. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
Well, that's a great take there, right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. Ozuna comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
Batting fourth, the first baseman.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Ready with the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Turned on down the line. The set and the 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Kiermaier at second with 2 down. High in the air and deep to left center field. Ozuna looks up, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump, giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Willie Adames.
Andrew Miller comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 21, Andrew Miller.
Here's the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s. Got him.
And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Another strikeout for him on the mound. And boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty.
And he can't pick it up cleanly.
And this is a case of a hitter's reputation preceding it. The ball was a little dribbler to the left side, but he knew the guy had speed, so he rushed it and ends up unable to make a clean play. That's another example of why speed is such an offensive weapon.
Tiger is there, and there are 2 men gone now.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Matt Duffy. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to center field. And that does it. One of the all-time great organizations, the Cardinals, are once again World Series champs.
Well, they just just clinched the World Series title in front of the home crowd.
Back now on the show,